What is up, everybody? We are back with another Satisfactory episode. This one is going to be over the nuclear setup, so we're going to kind of try to set it up. I've got the base kind of ready for it. I've already got the sulfur ran and the water ran, so that way we didn't have to sit here because that took a good minute. So we'll get in here. As you see, I have sulfur coming from that first sulfur mine that we made that is doing our smokeless powder, and it's bringing it out here, as well as the other sulfur mine. I randomly didn't even realize it on the first go around, but there was a sulfur up above where the train is going to the turbo field for that sulfur, so that's where these are coming from. And then this water, there is up there a pressure rail and another one here that's bringing water here, just kind of make sure we constantly have some water. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually do two refineries. The reason we're going to do two of these refineries is so that way, what we're going to do is, I have this set up, I was going to do one, but obviously we are deciding to not do only one. We're going to do two this time around. The reason we're going to do two is so that way I have plenty of sulfuric acid to do what we got to do with it. And I know that no matter what, this water will keep pumping because it's coming from a pressurized well. And based on what I've noticed, these pressurized wells are awesome when it comes to stuff like this. So, that's set up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put a power volt 3 down, boom, boom, and put that down right there. Another thing we're going to do is we're going to quickly go ahead and put a radar tower down somewhere. Don't need the whole platform, so we'll put it right here. Run it over to here. And that'll let me know if there's any what resources are around this area. Kind of help get more resources. So there's some water down there. Oh, I know we're gonna need this. I did not set the uranium up yet. I have power ran down there, but I haven't set it up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead, sulfuric acid. I know I have some of these. And, nope. We'll let it make some sulfuric acid for a minute. Alright. Next thing, I know we're going to need a blender now. So we're going to need at least two of these. We're going to kind of put them out there. And we're doing this one here, the encased uranium. So we're going to go ahead and put this up to here. Up to here. Alright, so this encased uranium is going to produce some more sulfuric acid. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually put this back into the system. But in order to put it back into the system, I'm actually going to expand this by a little bit. And the reason we're expanding this... Oh shit, that's not supposed to be 2 meters. Fuck it. I'll probably fix it. The reason we did this is so that way I can put some of these industrial fluid buffers down, and that way it doesn't stop production just because these lines get full now, is the whole purpose of that, which is what we're hoping for. Even if I have to expand on it, you know, that I'm okay with that as long as it keeps producing. I just care that it produces. So obviously that will get some sulfuric acid in it. It is what it is. Hopefully this will build on its own. We'll go ahead and hook it up to power so we can start accepting that sulfuric acid. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go down this uranium. So in this cave, you go down here. Note, if you're afraid of spiders or you have that phobia, turn arachnophobia mode on because it disappears the spiders away. Because in this cave, there are quite a bit of spiders. And I'm not going to lie, I may not have arachnophobia, but the spiders in this game are something else. They're a little terrifying. I'm not even gonna talk. You know, they're pretty. Ooh. So there's a purple one up here. Go ahead and nab that too. All right, so the uranium's right over here. I went ahead. I already have some of these torches. I bought them with what you call it, coupons. So we have enough to be near this and it not affect us that much. Now we're just gonna bring this uranium out of here, right? I'm gonna go ahead and get it set to where it is pretty much ready to go into it. So that way, when I come back to give it power, it can just go. And we'll come to about right here. Admin logistics. We're gonna go and put a splitter down. About right there. And this splitter is where we're gonna put the conveyor belts for the main lifting force. Which I think about right there is okay. Yes. That'll be for that one. I'll put another one right here. This one we're gonna have go a little higher because we're gonna run it on top of these. Alright, now we're gonna go plug that up and let it build. And let's see if, yeah, 300 parts per minute should do it. I'm sure it'll back up eventually, anywho. There are no peer nodes in the game, which is very unfortunate, but it's alright. It's not like it's a big deal. So, I'm hoping that, I don't remember, dang, it's a normal. That sucks. I don't feel like trying to run anymore over here, so it should be fine. We shouldn't have that big an issue. So we'll go and put it down. What we're gonna do is something a little bit different. This one, we're gonna go ahead and put down the constructor now. So that way, when I actually make this thing run over there, it won't be like already wanting to die on me. Or not wanting to die, but I don't have to, I'm not taking up any room trying to just get this thing to start making me concrete. Because that's what we need. That's the reason we're getting it. And I do want to put a splitter on it as well. I want to see if we can't run this one over here. And run that straight there. Boy, thank you autosave for just completely pausing the game. Oh yes, radiation. My favorite. I eat that for breakfast every day. Alright. There we go, that'll start getting that up. I need to more. I might end up merging some. I'm not gonna lie to you. We may end up having to redo that. Yeah, we're gonna try to merge something real fast. I don't really care how close it is as long as it works. Well, as long as that conveyor will connect, I do not care. Alright. Now, go ahead and get a splitter. We'll go ahead and put the first splitter on top of this one. Shoot. Alright. What we'll do is we'll take the structure like this. Have to run it a little bit weirdly, that particular side, but this side we'll put over here. Actually, I didn't need to do that. Go ahead and get us a power shard since we got quite a few on us. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get that power shard. I have confidence that eventually these will build back up. Just because they're not able to make a whole lot per minute to begin with. But I'm hoping that this will back up as well. It's already making orientation uranium, which is perfecto. Alright, so next thing, if I remember correctly, case uranium goes into this. Yes. The worst part is we do have to have another drone. That's kind of the issue with this, is it needs a lot of drones. It needs a lot of stuff. Oh great, that's radiated too. Everything here is radiated. It's nuclear power. Alright, so get out of that zone. So that'll start filling up. It'll fill up till whenever it fills up. I really don't want any in my inventory because it'll screw you up. So now it's done making them. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put this down. Strictly so that way, while this is, we're gonna put it for all the ones that we need. Alright, which to be honest with you, I don't remember what all I needed. I only need 3. So we'll put another one right here, another one right there. So it's gonna have to move back, and we'll make it. We'll figure out what all of them will be, but one of them will have to be the electronic control. So we'll move one back and here. And then these, that's gonna produce a whole bunch of uranium. So much fun. Okay, so if I remember correctly, I don't need a whole lot to make. Yeah, I can make these back to the main base. So what we'll do, if this ever decides to go, is we're gonna put a drone port down. So here's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and slap this nuclear power plant down because we're only going to use one nuclear power plant. Alright, and the reason I'm only going to use one is because they're great and all, but they fluctuate so much if there's more than one. And I want it to reach 6250. And my production currently is roughly 10,000. And this one is still underneath. So I think if we're making another 6,200, I mean, this shouldn't really matter once we have one. And we'll set up I'll set up another one in a without having videos, since this one is over setting this up. I'll set another one up with it. I might be able to do two, but personally right now we're just gonna do one. I just don't feel like dealing with it. I just feel like being lazy. What we'll do is, I know for a fact it needs water. That much I do. We're gonna go and give it some water. Go, it'll start building that water up, so that way it'll help the cooling. If I want another one, I can always slap another one down, but right now we're gonna see how it works. See how this goes. Which I need to be able to make that much if I want more than one. So, alright, so let's do this. Alright, so I know that even if I built another one, right, I would probably build the other one like right here. So we'll go ahead and put it down so that way we have a place marker for that one. I'll be like, okay, now I know that if I want another one, it's gonna go right there. So now I can put my drone ports down. Alright, so this drone port is gonna be for this one is gonna be for just two control rods, MP port. Alright, both of these are gonna go ahead and get drones. Get on both power, both not even. There's not much I can do about it. Alright, production. Just organization, industrial. First. And we'll go ahead and do this either way, just so that way if it backs up, it won't just screw this over immediately. Alright, that's these next. Gameplay here, battery. See if it'll let me give 96. Yeah. Battery 96. Perfect. Oh, I fucked that up. That's been one of those days. Okay. Does this one have batteries? No, it doesn't. Okay, cool. So what was this one? It doesn't matter. Oh, it does actually. Okay, so this one is encased beam, no control rod. This is control rods. Okay, control rods. We're gonna have. That was too high. Now we come to here. Since the case still beams. Alright, there we go. There we go. There we go. Get out of there. Alright. Now we're gonna go all the way back to the main base. Set up 2 drone ports. And then we need to set up getting everything else. Alright, so I need to figure out where is making the most amount of my encased. Which I don't remember if it's the base all the way over here or not, but we're gonna find out. If it's not, then it's this one. Hopefully. I think. I don't know. Why is one of those out of power? What is going on? What is going on? Why are you out of power? Why do you say you're out of power? Why are you out of water? You can't be out of water. That's not how this works. I literally fixed y'all. The fuck do you mean you're out of water? Look at this shitty ass pump. Yeah, fuck that pump. This is why I have fluctuations of power right now. This crap. Yeah. Is it? It's 100%. I need one right here, I think. Maybe it caused freaking well over here or something. No, there it is. There it is. Now, no. I was getting water. Maybe I need to put a valve. Let me just redo this pipe. Yeah, screw you. Yeah, who cares? Okay. I need to get water. All I care about. Let's put a valve down. Why is that even here? Yeah, pump. I want the valves to stay that color so I can actually see them. Alright, well, stop pumping to this thing then. Obviously you're not getting enough water to begin with. There we go. No, motherfucker. You fucking son of a whore, bro. What the fuck is happening? Fuck this fucking pump, alright? These pumps are shit. Alright, fucking redo this whole fucking pipe network. Stand by. We gotta do a whole new fucking pipe network. And I need to upgrade these pipes. Holy shit. This was supposed to be nuclear power, but Jesus Christ, we need to upgrade these pipes. Because it is not working. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna find out if it says it needs anything. Either way, I'm gonna put it right here. Let them pump till right there on their own. And that one, gonna pump the rest of the way up. Then we're gonna flush the pipe network. Do the same thing here real quick like. And these things are garbage. Change the pipes out real fast. Brand new pipes. I don't know why I haven't done this yet, but apparently I never thought about it. So, let's see how this goes. I'll lose power for a second. That's a big pump. It's high. Okay, well I'm gonna put another pump in right here. Just to be on the safe side. That didn't help the thing actually. If anything, it just hindered it. There we go. Alright, now we can go back to what we're doing. Sorry about that. At least now let's make a power, so that helps my power out a little bit. What is that? Screws? Oh yeah, that's right. Set that up for the last one. Lost screws. What those screws? Little fluid train. Don't know why you go through there, but you do. So cool. Alright, what's next? Well, I have it here. Nothing to eat. Okay, you got a decent amount, but you're not really making them all that fast. Found your issue. We're not able to receive them all that fast. Dude, I think I have some actually. Alright, well. Now that that's fixed, I bet you if I put 2 of these hoses down, I'll be able to make more. Exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna split these babies off real quick like. Yeah, splitter. Merger. We're gonna try to make concrete at a faster rate. We're not gonna care about, you know, one of the first times probably, but we're not gonna care about color coding those right now because I just want them to make concrete. Alright, transport. Encased. SB1. SB1 port. 600. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and set this one to go to. Here we go, and back to SP1. Alright, that'll do its thing. While that's doing that, we're gonna go over here to main base, set up the production for our next thing. Hopefully have enough traders coming in. I do. Cool. That means we're gonna put the production for this thing right about here. Because I need that to come this way. And that gets split. No smart splitter, just regular. Alright, let's go fix all of this. Alright. Alright, now, with all this mess going on, I still need to find a spot, which is going to be right here, for a jump on. Son of a hoe. Gotta expand this hoe. Okay. That way matches the rest of this space. Organization. Shoot. Here we are. Alright, let's go ahead and get battery up. Battery. 96. I can show y'all what is needed to make the batteries in case in your own game you actually like care to set up the batteries. I, on the other hand, don't really care to set up the batteries. I just do this. It's just easier. But that is totally a personal preference thing. I believe that with every single game. I don't believe I have to play it the way the developers, you know, envisioned it just to have fun. So, I'll show y'all though, just so you understand how to get to there. Alright. I think I should have. I do. What? Let's go and make some of these real fast because we need them. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm on a shave. Oh, and our smokeless powder has started. So I guess I'll show y'all that side of it too. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this one up to where I want it to go. This one is going to Trowods to this board. This is Trowon's main port. I don't know why it's taking off because it literally has nothing but a battery on it. Whatever. Actually, I don't know if we're able to spare any of these hose. We might be able to. We'll find out. Yeah, I guess we could spare some of them. Alright, well, let's put a, I'm gonna put it right up here. I mean, I don't, it's not like we use this anymore, so. Right here. It's an old abandoned highway is what I like to call it now. Gameplay. Battery. 96. They're not a powerful near here. Oh. Fine, I'll do it this way. This port. Cool. Alright, so here's smokeless. Oh wow, we're full. Nice. So we'll go ahead and take 300 of that. Take 2 stacks of this. And we'll just say screw it, take a stack of that. I don't remember if I actually need any. This really needs to speed up, but I don't feel like making any more. Alright, let's go back over here. Now we got things set up for the most part. The only thing that we're going to focus on now is running it to the first one. So I'm going to leave the second one up just because I might actively start using it. Screw it, we'll try to use it, we'll see what happens. I want to see if it will actively work without being a piece of garbage. To be honest with you, I'm not 100% certain on that. Alright, let's go over here. So these two will merge. They're just going to have to come around the side here. And the reason we're going to merge them is one, it saves me space, and two, in case I don't like one of them, if it's not doing what I would prefer it to do, I can always just get rid of it. Now the only thing is, we have to put the race somewhere, and I can't remember if the Awesome Sync allows it, but we're going to try it anyways, because, you know, why not? So what we'll do is we'll put one here, and one here, This waste will come up. This waste here. And this will come up here. Why is it not getting any water? Let's fuck up. Hold on. It should have got water to it. There it goes. I don't know how that happened. Now it's gotta fill up with water for a second. Oh. Oh, that's unfortunate. What the fuck is happening? Alrighty, so we can't put an awesome seat. That really fucking sucks. Because what that means is all this nuclear waste is gonna get big. So I'm gonna put a whole bunch of these bad boys down. I don't feel like having such a big, keep that, but get rid of this. I mean, we are going to have a massive storage for just this, because I really genuinely have no clue what we're going to do if we don't. There's just no way we'd be able to have all this in here. I wonder actually, if I did it this way, this would probably be smarter. Alright, so essentially that is how nuclear power is set up. You just kind of have to work through some steps. Sometimes you have to get drones to do everything for you because it gets complicated very, very fast. If you've ever played Factorio, it's kind of the same style like of complexity. Factorio kind of is the same way. It makes it a little bit common, like you got to do heat exchangers and all this stuff in order to get it. It's essentially the same thing here. But unlike Factorio, I don't have this. I actually have to manage this waste that's coming in and out. And this waste will go through all of this. Except for the right here, because I did not put these down. And then it'll go to this one, and it'll go through all of those to the very end. If we ever need to expand, we have enough room to do it here. So, that's essentially it. These are providing quite a bit of power as is. Thankfully, I have enough water running that I'm not overly concerned. Total, I think I need to be. Even though this isn't filling up, it is also using 600 minute. There's nothing I can do about that. but it looks like it's good. We're riding roughly around 20,000 to 15,000 on our production. So, and that's what I'm saying. You see this no power every once in a while pump up. These things fluctuate all because of water. And I really don't have a good solution for you on that. The only thing I can tell you is maybe try to put one of these pure ones directly to it, because you'd have to get it like super duper close, and that means you're running all your nuclear rods that much farther. So that's why I don't usually like more than one, but it's providing enough power that I'm not that worried. So essentially this though is nuclear production. That is how it's set up. We're going to quickly, before this video ends, we're going to go ahead and go back over to where we're producing the advanced aluminum, and I'm going to see if it's produced enough to potentially get us this leading edge production. Not that we like need it per se for this episode or another. I just want to get it and show you guys. And also while I'm over here, I'm going to show you battery setup, and I'm not going to like set it up. I'm just going to show you like what does it take to set up a battery production plant. So, ooh, cool. We do have enough. I have no clue what they're used for after that. Alright. So for batteries, you'll still need sulfuric acid. And if I remember correctly, I believe you put it into a blender. You do. Or is it sulfur? Yeah. So you need sulfuric acid. You need alumina solution. So you're gonna need you need the sulfuric acid wherever you get it from, which it's kind of far from the other place. You really need drones to set it up anywho, which is kind of why I don't do it. And then you need aluminum casing. So really you need it in the aluminum because you need 2 things of aluminum, and then I would just transport the sulfur over to it and make sulfuric acid and then plug it up to it. And then boom, you can get battery. It's gonna discharge water though, so I would have something set up either for it to go back into your water system or something like that, and it'll work. But that is essentially how that works. And this right here is nitrogen gas. If I didn't go over it in the last episode, I don't remember. This is nitrogen gas. Making these. So now that we are doing that, we are going to go ahead and go back to main base real quick. And we're going to go ahead and get this leading edge production out of the way. And I'm going to put up the very last thing we have to do. And then the next episodes will now be completely over getting phase 4 started. I know we haven't done phase 4. I've been focusing on power and other stuff. But now we have to focus on phase 4, the entirety of the rest of this. So now we have 2 things that I can start making. And I think we're about to get the 3rd one. The 4th one's going to be the hardest one, but I'm okay with that. So these episodes are starting to get spread out a little bit because we're going to try to. The episode's been spread out, and we're starting the modded production anywho in the middle of September. So like this week, I think, is when we are going to start it, or we did start it. So it's kind of one of those where it's kind of, with my school schedule, it's a little different since I'm going to college and stuff for aviation. So it's hard to remember what day we start. So we're going to be starting it here shortly though, and it's going to have some videos. You'll probably see them alongside this. Just note that this is still in production. It's a single player only for me, and this particular one. If you see this, monstrosity of a base, this abomination of a base, then you know it's not a modded version. I have no clue what the modded version is going to turn out to be when it gets to this size, but right now it's looking like it might be okay for us. So we'll see. But we should be starting at the episode. Probably come out not more than a week after this one. Maybe a few days. It doesn't take me long to edit these videos, to be honest with you. So Shouldn't take too long. Let's go and get this in here real fast. And ooh, while we're here, oop, look at that. Leading edge production. So those are those turbo motors which we need. So I have to set those up, but we needed this. We need these for this as well, and the cooling. So we'll be setting that up in an episode. We can start setting these up now. Yeah, I have enough, so we'll do this one and then we'll have a whole fudge. We'll have a whole episode dedicated to getting the last two done. So we'll put this in here for now. That way I have them. I know where they're at. So yeah. So that is it for the nuclear episode. Now our power is starting to run, okay. So hopefully we won't be relying on our battery charges, but we shall see. But either way, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you continue to enjoy them. And please like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord, guys. Even though the modded version is already going on, we're still happy to have someone come and play on with us. That's a subscriber or something. We're chill with it. I have absolutely no problem. I'm not, even if I do get big, I'm not gonna deny anyone access to play with me. It's just I know it's fun, and but I just don't have enough time anyways. So playing with me is over the games when I can. If you can't, you can't. If you can, you can. It's awesome. I'm happy to invite you. Just with my current schedule, it's kind of difficult to play even with my own friends, but we're happy to have you come on and play with us. So guys, we will see y'all in the next one. Even though this one's ending soon, the modded version will be going on too, and we're going to be adding Minecraft soon, hopefully. But these videos starting in October are going to be like spaced out completely. We're probably going to see them spaced out at least 2 to 3 weeks. It's going to take me a while to even just be able to record and edit, just based on how much homework I got to do and how many exams I got going on. But either way, guys, enough boring y'all with all that. We will see y'all in the next one.